A major earthquake has hit the coast of British Columbia. The impact has been felt by communities hundreds of kilometers away. Outside city workers across Delta have convened at the nearest fire hall, also known as the Corporate Emergency Coordination Center, or CECC, and subsequently, they have gathered local knowledge via a series of windshield surveys. This information, in turn, is sent to Delta's EOC, the Emergency Operations Center. The EOC for the City of Delta is located within the Boundary Bay Fire Hall. It's here that key city personnel and other response agencies gather to centralize information, develop action plans, and coordinate resources needed to respond to priority situations. The EOC is divided into 5 functions. In the EOC Management Room, this is where senior staff and key municipal leaders discuss priority situations. EOC management staff is responsible for analyzing all existing information, coordinating overall policy, risk management, public information and media relations, as well as liaising with other agencies, including provincial and federal government. Think of them as the decision makers. In the next room, you will find the operations section. They are the primary point of contact for the various incident command posts. The operations team is responsible for coordinating all local emergency response operations. They support site operations and communicate with site personnel. They are the doers. In the logistics room, you'll find the getters. This team of experienced individuals source out services, resources, and equipment. They are responsible for coordinating facilities, services, personnel, equipment, and materials. In the finance room, you'll find a diligent group of administrators mapping expenses and analyzing and estimating overall costs. They are known as the payers. And finally, central to much of this good work are the thinkers, otherwise known as the planning section. This team is responsible for collecting, evaluating, and displaying information. With information gathered from the CECC's Windshield Survey Field document, staff check-in and resource status forms, they will collect, evaluate, and display information forms from the CECCs, develop action plans and situation reports, provide the EOC management staff with damage assessment information, maintain overall resource and event status. The planning section is divided into different units. The forms that have come from the CECCs will go to the following units. The Windshield Survey Field document will go to the Situation Unit and the GIS Unit. From this information, the GIS Unit will generate a Situational Awareness Map. The Staff Check-in form and Resource Status form will go to the Resource Unit. The planning section will receive forms from each of the 7 local CECCs to document and assess incidents. In the Event Incident Display form, the Situation Unit will record information from the Windshield Survey Field document, including incident number, description of incident, current status, date and time, priority, and outstanding actions or issues. In the Resource Unit, the Staff Check-in and Resource Status Form information will be displayed. The Planning section uses the information from all the sent forms to generate a display for all sections in the EOC to view. The Situation Report will provide the province and other key stakeholders with a snapshot of the current situation in Delta. Once this knowledge has been shared and feedback is gathered from all EOC functions, the planning section can develop recommendations for action plans. It's the management team, specifically the EOC director, that will provide input and final approval for all EOC action plans. The management team will determine initial key priorities and objectives based on the standard response goals developed by the British Columbia Emergency Management System. In order, they include safety and health of responders, save lives, reduce pain and suffering, protect public health, protect critical infrastructure, protect property, protect the environment, and reduce economic and social loss. EOC action planning is a continual process. The EOC action planning continues until the incident is mitigated, the magnitude and impact of the event has diminished, or the event is stabilized and enters the recovery stage. Yet, the end of the emergency period only signals the start of the recovery period. The city of Delta will need building again. Outside workers will provide services, fix key infrastructure, property, and any damage to our surrounding environment. When, not if, an earthquake hits, we will all play a role in helping our community recover.